I'm Kristin. In 2008, I suffered an adverse reaction to the Gardasil vaccine. Here is my story. Really hard speaking out about it because people immediately assume that you're anti-vax. And I'm not anti-vax, never have been, never will be. I was always vaccinated as a kid growing up. But I don't like this one. It tried to kill me. It's harming other people and I don't like that. Like if it was just me, I'd be like, too bad, so sad, get on with life. But it's actually hurting and killing so many girls and now boys. And I think so many people are scared about what could happen to them if they don't get it. That their fear of, say, getting cancer far outweighs getting a vaccine. And when you do research and you look into what's actually in this vaccine, it makes you sick, some of the ingredients, and people line up and just get it, and I was one of them.
Firstly was to get her onto a road of recovery, and that was very, very difficult because there were a number of girls that were being treated at the same period of time. We also found that we had her at the top neurologist in Newcastle, and I can remember one of the very early sessions that we had with him where his diagnosis was MS, ADEN and a 3 question marks, and I said to him, "What's that, dog?" And he said, "Something I haven't seen before."
When we went to hospital when we first got the autoimmune drug, we thought this is going to be it, this will fix her. And the neurologist came out and said to me, "I don't know if this is going to work because we've just had word that a cerebellum has shut down. So it's only 50-50 this is going to work." So I looked at him and I said, "This will work." I thought, I'm not taking no for an answer here. This will work. I said, there are too many people praying for this girl and it will work. And then I went outside and I rang Phil and I cried my eyes out and I said, I don't know if it's going to work or not.
But as time moved forward, we found that it was difficult to get the doctors to put down that Gardasil was the cause of Kristin's adverse reaction. Ultimately, one by one, that became the diagnosis that the specialists were coming up with. I can remember one specialist, it took 3 years to get to the point of saying Gardasil was the cause of Kristin's adverse reaction.
My neuro said to me when I went in and they found out that the brain wasn't working, that I had to give up work completely. And that was a hard thing, to go from working 100 hours a week to nothing. And I thought, I'm gonna be so bored, because even though I couldn't talk properly or walk or run, my brain could still function. So I enrolled in university to be a teacher, something that I'd always thought of doing but never actually done. Being able to focus on postgraduate studies really helped my recovery. I'm now a teacher and love teaching. So I teach legal studies, business studies, commerce, geography. I'm year advisor for years 10, 11 and 12 and careers advisor as well. Crazy busy job, but yeah, I love it. The kids make it totally worth it. In the early stages of recovery, I received a lot of media attention. Most recently, I've been in a book by Helen Lombardo titled Fast Tracked and Flawed. It deals with a lot of the issues around Gardasil. Did heaps of rehab in that time as well. So I was under Rankin Park Private at Newcastle. So I did physiotherapy, hydrotherapy, occupational therapy and speech therapy there. I think that was every week or fortnight. I'd go in there and do that with them, but then I'd have to work every day for hours, just trying to get some kind of movement normality back. I've done rehab ever since. Now I'm under the NDIS and get a physiotherapist and speech therapist as part of that. It's just going to be an ongoing part of life.
She's a walking miracle. She really is. She really is. And I will help her till the day I die because she needs help. She has an acquired brain injury which leaves her very tired, but we're just so thankful that she can work full time, because when she was at her worst, I really thought I was going to be full-time carer for her. It turns out she has improved. She's put in all the hard work. We've just been there to get her to where she has to go and help her out. But it's been a long journey, and I wouldn't wish it for anyone. To think that she's now married, she's a wonderful husband who cares for her and accepts her for who she is, doesn't give her sympathy, and just goes with whatever happens in the day, knows that there are things that she can't do that will take a little bit of extra time to do as well. So we're so thankful for Jeff coming along in her life, and I know she is too.
I married Jeff in 2017. In that time we have renovated 2 houses and sold them, as well as exploring lots of Australia, and we also run several successful businesses. I got here for like a good 5 years because I couldn't handle, you know, when you go to the water and the water comes in and goes out, I couldn't cope with that. Like, it'd just mess up my head that the ground was moving. So I didn't go to the beach, and I'm like, I can go there now. That's cool. I never say to anyone, do not get a vaccine. But I always say, educate yourself. Know what's in the vaccine, know what the side effects could be. I trusted doctors. And unfortunately, that's what led to me becoming ill.